Good morning, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I have with me a 2016 Mercedes Benz GLC 300. Kind of excited because this is going to get to drive my first Mercedes Benz in quite some time. I think it's been over 10 years since I've driven any Mercedes Benz. This one is the GLC 300, not the 4MATIC. So this is actually a real wheel drive version of this SUV, which is kind of odd because you don't find usually mid-size SUVs. They're usually all-wheel drive or the front-wheel drive. So really nice looking SUV. This one that we have here, of course, it's basically the first year that the GLC was introduced. The former prior size to this was a GLK, which is more that squarish kind of looking SUV that Mercedes-Benz had. This is basically replacing that, and this was the first year that Mercedes-Benz replaced that GLK with. So I think it's a very nice vehicle. I mean, it looks really nice. Mercedes-Benz shape that they're using. Of course, this one's it's a black color, really nice. Got that nice cream kind of tone black interior with the Nappa leather. This one's riding on just regular 18-inch wheels. It's around these basically 235s all around with. So this one is an example that has 80,000 miles on it. So it's going to be an interesting drive. Obviously, I still, I just on a brief drive that I drove it here, it seems very nice and still well put together. In the front, I like the grille. Obviously, that's Mercedes-Benz Star. That's very recognized all over the world. So we have here some LED headlights and high beams, along with your daytime running light. Of course, we get a big chrome front here, as you can see. Obviously, sensors for the front, and I like it. It's obviously Mercedes-Benz, really nice. The way they design this vehicle. Of course, coming around, of course, you got those nice wheels. We got some chrome accents surrounding the pillars here. We got some chrome door handles. So on the top we got some roof rails here, and of course we do have a sunroof as well on top. So nice sunroof here. In the back, of course, you got dual exhaust. As you can see, we got those nice taillights. All right, guys, so we're gonna come here around the back. So we got our key with us here. It's kind of typical Mercedes-Benz key. It's a little smaller than usual of the ones I had in my hand. So let's go ahead and get this power tailgate open. As you can see, guys, it opens up along with your key. I think this is also you can use your feet, but I'm not sure. So coming back here, guys, it's a pretty nice size room for this Mercedes-Benz. Obviously, it's got a nice carpet here. We got a bit of cargo room. It's got something here, I don't know what that is. We got the way you can put the seats down. Obviously, we got a 12-volt power outlet here. This is, you have a little bit of a cover here to put all your things here, as you can see. So that's pretty cool the way that is. Of course, this fold down. A bit higher floor than usual for cargo, so I don't think you have a ton of space. I think it's around 20 cubic feet, but it's not too bad. You got some hooks here as well, and you can put your seats down here. So let's go ahead and check that out. As you can see there, the seats go down. Basically, yeah, they're split. Basically, I believe it's an 80-20. Yep, that's the way to split up. So as you can see, guys, pretty good size room here if you put the seats down, but it's not at all. Actually, with the seats up, it's not a ton of space, but yeah, this floor seems a little higher than usual for the SUVs I've tested. So you can see what's down here. Of course, you get a little more space for things here. I don't see any type of spare or any type of there's no spare, and there's no spare tire repair kit. So that might be that's a first aid kit, but other than that, so we go ahead and just click this, and you can also lock the quick on there from. So, and this goes down pretty quickly too, as you can see, guys. So it's a fairly quick exterior of this door that comes down. So right, let's go ahead, guys, to check out the back of this. Really nice materials. Obviously, this is coming from Mercedes-Benz. It's a little bit hard plastic, but it feels very nice in your hands. Obviously, we got that cream Designo leather that's on this model. It's very nice. It's a Nappa leather. Over here we got some wood trim, and over here we got your speaker grills. Obviously, this is really nice. This does have the Bergmeister 13 upgraded stereo speaker. So really nice way to design all this. Is really nice, still very clean for this type of unit. It's got 80,000 miles. So let's go ahead, I guess, and get inside. So coming in, guys, here, this is a really nice interior. Even though it's 80,000 miles, it still feels really nice. This is all perforated leather, and it feels very soft, very different than something I've gotten into before. Over here, guys, in the middle, of course, we got two AC outlets with the control here, and down here we do have a 12-volt, and we do have a household 3-prong connection here. Really nice. Well, it's got pretty good size room. Now the seat is where I am sitting. Actually, I'm about 5'11". I got a few inches here of room between my knees and the seat, so it still gets very roomy. There's plenty of headspace as well, even though, as you can see, this has got 2 panoramic sunroofs, which is really cool. Really nice the way the design of this interior. This is really nice done. And let's go ahead, guys, and put this down. Of course, we got a center armrest. And I believe we got some cup holders here, as you can see. Yep, these kind of pop out. And I don't think there's any, oh yeah, there's a little storage here as well to put your things here. So not bad, really nice interior. Leather feels great, really nice color, it feels durable. And I love the way that everything is designed. Got some black accented trim there as well with all the bottoms, so really nice. And you can see, guys, here we come around and we're inside this SUV here. So as you can see, really nice interior. Obviously this is, you know, typical Mercedes Benz has always done some excellent interiors, and this is when they basically started doing all this kind of fancy, you know, screens and the screen on top. So it's a really nice design interior. So we got some door handles here, guys, so really nice. So all right, guys, let's go ahead and get in front and check it out. All right, guys, let's go check out the power plant of this Mercedes Benz, and let's go ahead and get that hood open there. Here we have in front of us the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. This is producing 241 horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque. This has made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and this is obviously driving the real wheels, which is kind of odd, kind of saying in an SUV. So really nice, you know, still clean in your compartment. Lots of things you can see looking at Mercedes-Benz engine bay. I haven't seen one in a while. Still really nice. It's a big engine. Obviously, what I love about this one, I love the GLC 63 with that twin-turbo V8. Now you have a GL43 as well. So you have a lot of engine options coming up to this year. Now, obviously, the new ones have a lot of engine options, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, or the V8. So this one will be going away, unfortunately, but still a good-looking SUV. And obviously, we recommend Mercedes Mobil 1 oil. So mile power plant. So we'll see how this kind of goes on the road in a few minutes. So yeah, let's put that Mercedes-Benz, and there's that beautiful badge Mercedes-Benz produces. So all right, guys, so coming in here to this Mercedes-Benz GLC's interior, of course, we get the soft, really nice leather here at the bottom. We got the combination of the black and the beige here. Of course, you got the window controls are really nice. I love the way that this Mercedes-Benz uses this kind of a silver aluminum trim on it for not only for that, but obviously all this is really nice. Obviously, this is when Mercedes-Benz started using these beautiful interiors, this design. So we got your, obviously, all your windows are up and down automatically. You got, of course, your mirror controls. Here you have all the configurations for your 8-way power seats. We do have seat heaters as well, and of course you got some memory seats as well here for this one. So this is not it's a little harder than the usual, but still very nice because a very nice feeling to it. And it's not very worn at all. As you can see, it's got 80,000 miles on it, and it's a very nice clean interior. Now this is a cream kind of whitish Designo interior. It's Napa leather. Feels fantastic, very soft perforated leather. You know, there's not a lot of wear on this at all. You know, for 80,000 miles, you think this is coming up and down, depends how you use it, but still a very nice interior. Got that leather steering wheel. So all right, guys, let's get inside. All right, guys, so here inside of this GLC, really nice interior. Really love the way everything is. This is, you know, obviously this design of what Mercedes-Benz has been using. It's really been nice, you know, more of the updated interiors. This is, you know, it's got all mixes of wood, and of course you got the aluminum. You got this a 7-inch screen here in the middle. The 3 circles here for your AC vents, really nice. Of course, all the controls here. So let's go ahead, guys, and get this one started. Got the key with me here, so we are going to press the brake pedal and engine start. So we got this one aboard, and we're gonna shut down that little stereo here for a second there. So we got, of course, the command center telling us watch out. So again, so as you can see, we got that 2-liter engine. You can hear it kind of sounds like a diesel, but let's hear it a little bit. Not much of a sound, but you know, it's there. So nothing like those V8s, but this sounds okay for what it is. So all right, let's close the door, guys. And as you can see, that beautiful Burgmeister, this got the Burgmeister updated stereo, 13 speakers. So really love the way that looks. And I didn't put on my seatbelt in the meantime, my friends. So all right, guys, so adjusting here, we have a little bit of a little thing here to adjust the steering wheel at the back. So it is, you know, automatically adjustable and tilting steering wheel. In the instrumentation, of course, we have a small, like a 4-inch screen digital display for all your information, analog tachometer and speedometer. The rest of it here, guys, of course, you got 7-inch screen. This is called the command center from Mercedes-Benz. Now, I apologize, I don't have all the knowledge of this system. This is the first time I'm inside a Mercedes-Benz in over 10 years. Kind of sad, but Oh well. So as you can see, guys, we have this control here where you can put your hand on here and you control everything here. You got, looks like a home button here, and so we have everything from navigation. This does have navigation. This is kind of, that's certainly the premium package or something that you get all the navigation, the screen. There's a bit of you have a 13 speaker, of course, Bergmeister stereo in it. I know there's a package. I'll put that information, guys, on the screen for you or a description of the video. So we have of course the navigation, and this is no touchscreen at all, so you have to use the mouse. And of course, you know, this is just the older one, but this is, you know, what it used to be before, where you can use, let me see if, yeah, this is pretty touchy. Yeah, you can use it to kind of zoom in here and to see where we are. And now if we use just the back button here, you can go back. Of course, you can switch between radio, navigation, media, phone, all the vehicle information. You know, it's not bad. I mean, obviously, you know, you have, it's cool to have your little Mercedes Benz GLC there. So you can sell all the dynamic selections for configuration, vehicle data, all kinds of engine things like, you know, this thing has, so you can play with all this along. But I think it's pretty nice. Obviously, this is dating back to 2016, so you know, this is pretty nice, you know, that they give you all this information to play with. So so going back, guys, here, so going back, for example, to our radio, we are on a chill mode, so let's go ahead and bring that up here, guys. This has got a fantastic system. Yeah, this has got, this Bergmeister system is a 13 speaker system, and it sounds fantastic. I've just been recently inside, for example, the Lincoln MKC, which had that huge also stereo in it. This sounds a little bit better. I don't know, it's kind of a mix, but this sounds a little more tame. That one had a little bit of rattle in it, so, but a great system nonetheless. So over here, guys, in the middle, of course, you got all your controls for your dual zone AC. As you can see, we got, of course, the menu here as well for this screen here. We got the navigation radio. We got all kinds of buttons here for all this navigation here. Of course, you got your hazards, telephone, and everything. We do have a CD player here as well, which you can plug into there. Coming in the middle, guys, we have looks like a 12-volt here, a couple of cup holders, and that's about it. I don't see well, something in here. Yeah, a couple of things in there. Looks like a girl drove this one, because those are some hair nets. So here, guys, in the middle, we have dynamic mode. This is for your modes, for driving modes. I don't know what that is. Probably it's got some sort of sensoring. Of course, your volume, and you can turn this off and on if I'm correct. And of course, this is what controls your the command system. Hopefully, you press this in the middle. This opens up really nice. As you can see, you got a couple of USB connections, and looks like a slot for a memory card too, which is kind of, you don't see those anymore much today. So very, very nice. I mean, all this still feels really nice, and not, well, you know, this has been really well kept, because 80,000 miles, this will be turning black or have a lot of but all this wood and everything here in the middle is really nice. Then there's no scratches or anything like that, so it's really been really nice. It's a slight here a little bit, but for 80,000 miles, it's actually doing really well. So I'm gonna bring that down. This is close up. We got a little bit of nice trim here as well. So really nice. I mean, I like this Mercedes Benz interior. It's more of a basic one, but obviously, you know, being back a few years ago, but everything's really well controlled. Of course, you got all the mirrors. Everything feels very nice and quality. Very impressive with this Mercedes Benz kind of experience it for the first time. I have been inside Mercedes Benz at car shows, but not when they're turned on and you can actually play with them and see how they operate. So up here, guys, of course, we got the double panoramic sunroof. If we just do this one here, let me see. We can open it up. So it's a very quiet operation, and you can see this whole thing opens, which is awesome to see. And of course, a little thing kind of puts, so we kind of put it up. It's really nice. We're gonna put this back, close it up for noise, and as you can see, that kind of operation is cool. Very soft and very quiet, and it just goes back in there. So of course, yeah, it's got a lot of lights here as well for your entertainment. I mean, this is all the light controls here for this. Of course, you got a glass holder here, your sunglass holder, and we got all kinds of tools for SOS, trunk and lights, all this stuff here. So reading lights as well. Of course, you got your mirrors. I don't see any type of home link or anything like that in here, so that's probably up here. Yes, there we go. There's your home link right there. So really nice, guys. So obviously, this also has all types of you know, driver assist. I know Mercedes-Benz also has that, you know, intuitive, basically that very nice active cruise control, which does drive itself as well. I'm not gonna test that out, guys, because I have a lot of don't know much how to operate most of it. But here in the middle, of course, we have all the controls here for your home screen. We got the volume, phone, and your voice commands as well. And we have some pedals here in the back for the transmission. Now this is driving a 9-speed automatic, so you can play with it a little bit here. And of course, this is your gear selector, which is I do find kind of odd. I haven't been here in one in a while, so it took me just a little bit to figure out how this operates, but obviously this goes up and down, nothing like here or a toggle switch like the Fords I've been driving. So very interesting. So but all right, guys, let's go ahead, guys, and take this out on a test drive. Here it's easy to press this down. One more for D. Our brake is down, and no, our brake is up, so we can just go ahead and get that out. And all right, guys, so let's head over and get this girl the drive on this GLC. At the moment, this car feels very solid. You know, it's a good feeling of this car. Really nice the way it feels. It feels solidly built. It's quiet. You can tell kind of just grabbing it in the steering wheel for the quality of the car. So even though this is a kind of a lower trim Mercedes Benz, not the best they have built. So but it feels very good. Everything's at your hands. Everything's well read. So all right, guys, let's go ahead and get out to. Got some good torque from this 4-cylinder, and we're gonna get a turn here, see how this goes a little bit, guys. So actually handles well, turns very well in, and so that 273 pound-foot of torque was pretty nice. It's really nice. I can feel it really down and low. Yeah, it's got some nice power to it. Really nice. Wow, impressive little down low torque. Let's see if we are in sports. So we have it on Sport Plus, and see how this drives. Since we're going to be more on the sporty side. Yep, see all the dynamic changes of the car. Really, I mean, I'm pretty impressed so far. I haven't driven it a ton, but you can tell when a car kind of, you know, it feels very solid. The steering wheel, it's got some pretty nice direct steering. Obviously, there's not a ton of feel to it, but feels very nice. And this is only riding on 18-inch wheels, which are softer 60mm tires. So there's not like a performance tire on this by any means. This is riding on Goodyear all season. So, but yeah, I'm surprised the steering wheel is pretty tight. The steering wheel, and yeah, this thing ends up it's pretty interesting. It's pretty quick, a little quicker than I would kind of imagine it. It's very quiet. The suspension is very composed. Wow, interesting drive on this first time driving a Mercedes Benz GLC. Now obviously, I've been a big fan of the GLC 63, which has got the V8. I can only imagine that thing with that much horsepower and much better handling. This is a very solid feeling vehicle. Now remember, guys, this got 80,314 miles on it, so this is a pretty used vehicle, and it still feels very solid. Everything feels pretty much new. As you can see, this was a very well taken care of a GLC 300. That's probably mostly highway miles this one's been used. Engine feels very smooth. So let's check out the brakes. Nobody behind us. So yeah, the brakes have a good linear feeling to it. It's got some nice size rotors. Obviously, we got 13-inch rotors in the front, 13.5-inch rotors in the front with 4-piston calipers. So really impressive to this little engine. Wow, very nice. It's got a lot of sound endings. It's very quiet. The transmission feels very smooth. You can't even feel it at all. And this is a very pleasant. I'm very surprised at this Mercedes Benz. Even though this is more of a lower base 300C, you know, GLC 300, still has really nice feeling to it. Wow. Yeah, this handle's really nice. Yeah, very impressive. Very nice. I mean, I'm impressed with the torque. It's very responsive. We're in Sport Plus. Very nice and responsive powertrain. The way it feels. And this thing just feels solid. I mean, it's very direct. Feels, wow, really impressive. Much nicer than I imagined driving a GLC like this, to be honest. So, You can see everything's at your fingertips here. The instrumentation. This is kind of odd. It's going to take you a while to figure this out because there's not a lot of buttons, or you can actually press this much easier. So you know, everybody just pop. This is, you have to play with it a little bit, and you have to know where your buttons are, the radio, and all that stuff. So especially with the volume control. So it's kind of a little bit odd to go ahead and turn this knob here. So all right, guys. So here coming to the conclusion, I really like this. This feels very well. Feels very solid in the road. I really like it. I'm more than very impressed with this thing. It feels, the steering is direct. The car feels, you know, agile, which is very impressive. You know, this is a rear-wheel drive. Obviously, it's a little bit lighter. I believe this Mercedes Benz around 3,900 pounds in weight with the 4MATIC. So it's a very nice. You know, it's not super heavy. But this just feels really nice. The rear-wheel drive feels excellent. Very, you know, it's a very sporty SUV, even though this doesn't have any type of sport suspension or anything like that. And it has kind of regular 18-inch wheels on it. Very impressive, really nice, and definitely will get my hands on more of these Mercedes Benz to test drive. So once again, guys, this is a great feeling SUV. Brakes are really well. They have a really great feel to it. And yeah, this got sharper steering. I mean, it feels very nice, feels direct. So hope you guys have been enjoying this review of this GLC. It's my first time behind the wheels of Mercedes-Benz in a long time, and I do want to give out a big thank you to, I want to put my own guys here, big thank you to Bartow Ford guys for allowing me to have and get these vehicles to test drive. Please you follow them. I'll put their information in the link down in the description below. And I also want to give a big shout out to Randy. Randy's the gentleman who helps me out, and he's been so great so far. If you guys come here to Bartow Ford, please ask for him. So all right, guys, so coming into the conclusion, we also, let's go ahead, guys, and give a quick test to the now, guys. So looking at the camera, sure, it's got a really nice quality to it, really nice definition to the video. The screen's got nice enough. I believe this is no, it's not a touch control. How the hell are you gonna press that down? You're gonna come here and scroll that. So we got a little bit different views here, as you can see, of that. And what is this? It's a brightness. Okay, so yeah, it's got a really nice view. As you can see, you can adjust that. It's got really nice trajectory lines, and of course, this is gonna have some detection as well, of course. Let's see if it does that or not. I don't hear anything, so, but it should have some detection somehow. I see some sensors, but oh well. But it's got the quality of the camera is very nice, really nice definition of graphics. All right, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna stop right here, guys. So quick conclusion of this one here. Interior, really fantastic interior. All the materials they use, drives excellent. This is an 80,000 mile one, so this is in really good shape for what it is. Not, so you can see none of that. There's no type of kind of wear or anything, everything on the seat. So I believe this was priced in the mid 30s, guys. I'll put that information up on the screen for you guys. So this is actually really nice. I mean, for the miles, I don't know about the power. Obviously, you have to make sure you know what the reliability of this 4-cylinder is, but everything else was great. I mean, it's only got rear-wheel drive. So but I think this is still a very nice, great vehicle. So you know, nice glove box. And all the materials, everything feels quality. So of course, this is Mercedes Benz. So all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a fantastic day, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.